Parties in the doctors' pay dispute have until tomorrow morning to agree on a return-to-work formula. The Court of Appeal granted what it termed as the last chance for parties to reach a consensus, or the dispute will be referred back to the Employment and Labour Relations Court.
For the fifth time, parties in the doctors' pay dispute were back in court without an agreement after the government on Tuesday last week pulled out of negotiations, withdrew its offer and directed the doctors to go back to work. But doctors who were last week adamant that a recognition agreement and a collective bargaining agreement be signed first before they could agree on a return-to-work formula yielded to the government's demand that the doctors sign the return-to-work formula first.
We're negotiating with them.
Yes.
So there's absolute trust, except that they have not signed our document.
The formula was, however, one-sided, crafted by the doctors without the input of other parties in the dispute.
So we will need probably to look at it this afternoon and have it filed if it is agreeable, because we do not know what terms they have put in this agreement.
The Court of Appeal, which ordinarily does not grant mentions in cases, has allowed 5 mentions over the doctors' dispute, but the court, it appears, is now losing its patience.
We are, however, concerned and disappointed at the slow pace with which the matter is proceeding. We appeal to all the parties, including the Ministry of Health, to be guided by the best interest of Kenyans and put aside their differences, their egos.
Parties were given a 24-hour ultimatum to reach an agreement.
Should the matter not be resolved by tomorrow, parties should note that this court will not mention the matter anymore, but will refer the matter to the Labour Relations Court that is still seized of the substantive issues.
In their return-to-work formula, the doctors want, among other things, a recognition agreement signed within 7 days and a revised CBA signed and registered within 14 days of the signing of the return-to-work formula.
And that's Miss.
They also want all court cases against union officials withdrawn, disciplinary cases against striking doctors stopped, and a risk allowance of 20,000 shillings. The doctors' return-to-work formula, however, includes a 30,000 shilling increment in call allowances, which the government withdrew last week. From salaries and allowances, training and promotion procedures to a revised CBA, the pay dispute is now down to the contents of a return-to-work formula as the doctors' strike entered its 99th day. Rita Tinina, KTN News.